Okay. Okay, yep, I can see it. So it says here, yep, scroll down a little bit. I see it, yep. Collected. And it says
So
non-reactive and negative.
So as you see, if it says negative, of course that means you do not have it.
What are you positive for? What is that?
Can you read that?
It says you're positive for HSV1.
Yes.
So what is that? Can you explain what that means?
So positive for HSV1 means, I guess you not heard it means you have popular accuser,
shut the
stuff like that. And this is very common in the whole world.
Right.
2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1.
Let me just look it up so I can.
Most adult stars, they do not test for HSV1 in those tennis shoes. Guess what?
Right. Yeah, it says, I'll just read the statistic. It says globally an estimated 64% of the people under 50 have HSV1, which is the main cause of oral herpes.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Where are your HSV1 herpes now, if you don't mind me asking? Does it show up? How does that work?
I'm not had like an outbreak or anything like so. But I'll say like if it was to anything grow up, it would probably be most of the sore.
Got you. How often do you have an outbreak?
I can't even recall. I haven't had an outbreak in so long.
But anyways, that is just on here. That's not genital herpes, correct?
No.
Right. So technically, what the person is saying, and again, I would love to eventually have you and that person on together if she's with it. I wanted to clear up both your names, but this is just in the
definitely because also in this situation, I understand she is a victim, but I'm sorry, Danae Davis is not my victim. Also to kind of backtrack on everything, me and Danae filmed on February 10th. When we filmed on February 10th, Danae did not show me a new test. She did not show me a previous test. She never even showed me a test. I was wrong as a content creator for even working with her, but just knowing how desperate she sounded, how eager she was. She said she needed money to make for her, like for her rent. She said she needed to make money for her mom. I really just wanted to make a lot of content. So as I see,
this nigga went and got a cut.
Me and Danae shot.
But his whole free. He's like, yo,
videos.
If I'm gonna say I got herpes, I'm gonna say I got it. Looking good. Well, not looking good, pause, but like I'm gonna make sure I got it with a cut. He's chatting right now though.
I have no marks. I have nothing.
Nigga, we seen the pic. Nigga, we seen the pic. Nigga, there was a whole cut on the shit. Pause.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's giving me oral, but like it's very aggressive. Sometimes my teeth might start scratching me. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Bro, y'all seen it, bro.
We filmed.
It was right under the comments. It was right in the comments of what she posted.
And you trying to tell me?
Yes, we.
Like the first time, you know what I'm saying, you ever did anything, you saw a bump and didn't say nothing?
I understand what you're trying to reference here. And again, so what do you believe is that, obviously she's still a victim. She showed that she has it. So what do you believe is what happened to her? What do you think? Do you think it was somebody else who gave it to her? Can you explain what do you think?
God, I didn't see a picture.
I'm going to be very 100% honest. And as a man, we all know.
It's not like I was searching for it.
Even as
it was right there.
Yes, we, you know what I'm saying, we might have, you know what I'm saying, like had sexual relations down the work. But it's like, after work, what happens? Maybe
I would have gone and I go look at it.
You know what I'm saying?
It was dead in the comments of the same
which
shit.
Is uncommon for, which is undocumented. This girl has been on many countless of shows, been with many countless of men. I can't even name it. But it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like, you're backtracking into one dude that you didn't even show no test results.
Right.
Nah, this nigga barely, he don't feel sorry.
My proof.
Like, he's like defending himself.
As soon as the results come, the whole world will see, everybody will see.
100%. We could do it.
It's crazy okay, I'm sorry, bro.
No, I want to hear your thought. What were you saying?
No, I don't hear what you said.
No, I was going to say we could do that tomorrow. You could show your tests tomorrow. But what were you going to say? You know what's crazy, bro? What were you about to say? You know what's crazy?
You know what's crazy? It's like a lot of situations like this happen with a lot of
crazy.
Young black creators. You know what I'm saying?
Max said she tried to fuck with you.
White, Asian, you know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody. But it's
she DM'd me.
You like
You feel me? Like I just didn't respond.
So, like you really put in the shoes.
It was nothing like it was crazy about it. You feel me?
Cramming downfall and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for bringing this to awareness. Like a lot of people are making this entertainment, but then again, it's like a lot of people's health have been, you know what I'm saying, seriously put at risk. Like I'm getting calls from numerous people.
Good call.
Numerous people. Spreading rumors, spreading false allegations, accusations, like it's crazy.
Well,
I didn't know I had two chats up. I didn't know I had two chats up.
Again, I want to have the other side.
I had one on my OBS and one on the toolkit.
The reason why I brought you on is because I've had those relationships with somebody
who
having sex with you, and I wanted to have you come on here and clarify that. So, have you ever had sex with Sky Bree?
I ain't never heard that girl. I don't know that girl. I ain't never met that girl.
Good.
I don't know.
Good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then you just cleared me and Sky. Sky's clean and we're as clean as a whistle. That's great. So
you good, but you good.
So what about Deshae? I know Deshae. I saw a clip about Deshae and this girl. Can you speak on the Deshae situation?
Man, time like when we did content was so long ago, so it's like.
Did Aiden just say he never did nothing with Sky Bree?
I don't know.
Didn't Sky Bree literally say that they did something like but mad long ago?
What about there's this girl named Lil Dead Janet? Do you know who that is?
Sorry, say that again?
Janet. I know you have 3,000 bodies. I know it's kind of hard to like articulate which girl I'm talking.
This is Max right here. This is Max.
If I'm like. Even the 3,000 bodies thing, like, it's like everybody believes everything. Like, I can say I got 5,000 bodies. Like, you
obviously don't have a lot of bodies. That's okay, though, as long as you're clean about it and you're actually taking tests. You take tests. You just took a test. You just showed me you just took a test. So it's like, and it's good to have, I know it's your job and stuff, so I know you constantly.
Maxwell Dance! Your time has come!
Yeah, I just the reason. Do you know about this Janet girl, Lil Dead Janet?
I never heard her name.
Okay.
Wow.
No, my boy Max. He just texted me and said.
No.
Fuck.
You
should. Okay.
I mean, there's literally tons of girls like this. Like you telling me she's the only girl? Like there's tons of girls that's literally like spoke about it. Said. Like never gave me any good vibes, good content. He had to test.
Why did he get Janet? Fuck!
Like, it's crazy how you know, saying there's a young black man that's like you're only gonna take the downfall. But
the last specific girl I'm gonna ask, Ashley G. Do you know who that is? She's a girl from Miami. She's a Cuban girl.
Why did that
bad little Ashley G, bad little she go.
You got a picture of her?
I do. Give me 1 second.
Also to Aiden, I'm about to have these girls also to come on here to talk to you real quick.
100%.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
There's also a few other things I also want to talk about too. So,
let's have an open discussion. If you'd like to add the girls in now, I'm gonna.
Nah, Chad, should I?
The whole conversation.
I don't even do that. I don't even do that. She.
Oh, so you're retiring?
This is not her type. It's not her type.
Gucci third leg is retired. I'm done with everything. Cause the one is like, man, like when I first got into content, like. I was doing it, you know what I'm saying, like, just for, you know what I'm saying, like, for course, and, you know what I'm saying, like, just for the excitement involved me at work. But just knowing how much situations, how much, you know what I'm saying, like, how much is, like, kind of like.
What is his Instagram?
They don't follow each other. It's like, I personally, like, I don't care how much money I'm making off this. I personally would, you know what I'm saying, like, rather just lead a more peaceful life where it's like, you know what I'm saying, really.
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Yo. Your mic, no, your mic. Okay, try to fix that really quick.
Oh, bullshit, you looking skinny, bro?
Maybe hang up and come back?
Nah, they say I'm fat.
I'm about to add academics. He said he's about to say all this shit and ask the real shit. So about to join up. Are you muted? Are you muted?
Yo, D-Man.
Yo.
Get in the call and press him, Silk son. Nigga, what the
Try hanging up.
What the fuck I need to press him for, nigga?
Send a text for him to hang up and come right back in, please.
None of my, you feel me? None of my guy. I was like, what?
Tav. Yeah, hang up and join back in.
It's cracking, Mari.
Let's see here. I'm gonna just. He's gonna want to add some drills in, so I'm gonna.
I fuck with the Comic Got Killed bit. That's dead one like my top 5 enemies. That was SDF.
Hey.
That was SDF.
There we go. Okay, do you have the girls that you want to add in the Discord?
Yeah.
Your mic broke again. I don't know what's going on here. Your mic fucked up.
Bro, this nigga is like breaking his mic on purpose, bro. Name the main character.
Is there a way?
Joke's on you.
It's good.
We don't know who the main character was, nigga.
Send
we thought the nigga that was the main character. Nigga, he died. Come on, bro. Yo, you can't. Yo, Terror. I really watch anime, bro.
So her Discord link.
Send it to Todd. Send the Discord stuff to Todd, and he's gonna send it to my buddy Prismel, and Prismel's gonna add her in here. I'm gonna create the group, and you're gonna have to join the new call.
Damn, my fault.
Join this new call I'm inviting you to.
Okay.
I thought you just slip up. Nah. Can't hear shit, nigga. Yes, you can, nigga. Gucci said he retiring. Why did nigga put broken hearts? Like, nigga, what? Yo.
Okay, now just send the girls.
Didn't he get Miss Chondo?
Prismel, he's gonna add them in.
Yo.
And now just send the girls profiles
do a stream with her. Oh my god.
Oh, that was the echo.
Oh yeah, that's probably.
Oh. Yes, he did.
Get my camera on.
I like the Halloween setup.
You said put my headphones on? No, I don't want to put them on because.
Gucci, this is how clear things up because he's gonna start, it's academics. It goes everywhere.
Cause it's gonna give me the fucking afro here, like the headset, whatever.
I know that you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Brother, listen. I'm just here to get some clarity for the. You fucked the game up with this one, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Niggas been whacking off to some of these hoes for a long time. Yo, I'm keeping it real. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, this nigga's about to say my name. Oh my god. Hold on.
Your dick said they seen a goddamn pimple the size of Mount Everest on your dick. No homo. Come on, bro. Like, so you tell me that was just random?
All right. For one, there's no pimple. As you see, there's a cut. Literally, it's damn near like the size of a like a little ass.
There's a lesion on your penis, brother. Like,
what? Hey, yo!
I know. Let me look it up. Let me find the picture of it. Hold on.
What? Is he gonna show it?
I gotta see.
I'm gonna show you. All right. You trying to tell me Alicia grows in one day? I mean, not in a day, but a couple hours.
Brother.
We filmed 4 videos that day.
Yeah.
Pimple was there before. How come you can't see it, but you see it on the last video?
So
that happened aggressive, saying like aggressive aura, like.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's start with your explanation first. You said there was an open. Number one, and I do think this is awakening for everything that's happening in the OnlyFans community. It's just not as regulated as like the porn industry, which is primarily based in LA.
Wait, chat that.
Brother, do you think it was safe for you to have with somebody with the open cut on your penis, bro?
Thing about it is,
Oh
knowing
my god, that's perfect.
The situation she was in, I literally told her. She literally said she needed 4 videos. Like she literally said, "I like my."
Oh yeah, academics.
for videos. Like she literally said,
Wait. What do you mean you told her? So you told her, yo, my penis is.
The looks,
I literally look. I literally said, I have a cut on my wound. I mean, I have a cut on my penis now.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm just trying to get some details right. You know what I mean? Because shout out to my boy Aiden, but Aiden trying to get a platform to talk. We just gotta get to the truth. You gotta tell me if she's lying because Aiden finna get on. Yo, Aiden, I might have the plug. We might get her on here tonight. Hold on.
Okay.
She said you told her that you cut yourself shaving, but hair don't grow in your dick. That shit was watching
Hair doesn't.
I accidentally streamed it. What are you talking about?
My dick. I'll show y'all right now. No, it doesn't.
No.
Whoa!
Don't leave.
Whoa!
Because I can vouch. Hair grows on my dick. It grows on my dick.
Yo.
Thank you, bro.
I'm a vouch. It does. It grows on my dick.
I mean, nigga, like hair does grow on a dick,
bro.
but like I don't be having like a hair that'll give me a cut. Like I
Yeah.
don't have no hair that's gonna give me a cut.
So you're telling me when you're shaving up your shaft?
Yes, I gotta shave everything.
Nah, I don't have no hair by my
tip.
tip.
Hair grows on my penis too.
But I don't have no hair by my tip, bro.
AK, I don't know if you noticed, but if you shave, it grows like 2 inches, bro. Like no funnies, like.
Bro, hold on. We're talking about on the shaft. Like we're not talking about like pubic hair.
On my life, it grows on my shaft. I swear, my life, it does. On my dick, it does.
It does. Mine does too.
Wait.
I had to shave.
Okay,
Hey,
no. Don't do it.
Who are you gonna say don't do that when I can go find your dick
yo.
right now? Come on, bro.
Wait.
Hey, yo.
TMI. So how did you? So like.
Adam, all right.
Wait. You said there was no. Hold on. No.
How come nobody's literally ever like accused me? Like this is the first.
No, okay. All right, hold on. I got an answer for that. Here's the thing. From what I don't know a lot of these workers. I only interact with some of these whores when I'm trying to fly them out. I really think that the OnlyFans market is some really nasty. Okay, here's a reality of it. Damn. This woman who came out to accuse you, she probably, and I'm not saying you have it, but let's say her story is right. There's probably dozens of girls who wouldn't, because the girl who came out, like, first of all, you're saying you don't have it. So she looks stupid. So why would other women come out and speak up and say anything if they know that their career is going to be done? Nobody's going to be down to say, I caught it and it's from him. This girl who's trying to be a whistleblower, bro, who the is about to go to her OnlyFans and whack off to her having all type of shit now? You get what I'm saying? So she's not helping herself. So he's speaking up, basically saying you probably got other women who got infected. They're just not speaking up. And I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I would believe that. But then again, I have multiple women that I recently just filmed with, got tested, and their results showed negative.
Hold on, but all right. I mean, we don't have to get into some of the health when it comes to that, but we all know
are we good?
Testing for HSV2 is very temperamental, right? Like, first of all, even if they do a blood test, which is supposed to be the accurate test, and by the way, I read all this watching the little sex workers like do their little spaces today, and watch health providers talk to them. You get false positives. The point is this. Because I want to stay on, like, nigga, we seen something on that video, right? You say you filmed 4 scenes.
Now what do I sound like?
Mm-hmm. Who the says mid-scene, yo, let me shave mid-scene? Like, how did you get a cut?
I never said that. I never said that. I feel like you're getting the story wrong.
No, what she said, you told her it was from shaving. You said hair grows on your dick, and you do shave your shaft. Yeah. Now, but you also said earlier, you said act. Well, she was giving me head and her teeth is a little bit aggressive. So your official story is that she bit your dick.
I was shaving, got injured. A small injury turns into a more bigger, cut. When, of course, she was giving me oral. One scene, 2 scene, 3rd scene, 4th scene, like, it's gonna kind of like get bigger. The cut's gonna get bigger. I never said I was cutting my dick mid-scene and said, oh, let's shoot. No,
nigga, what?
No sense.
What? Nigga, if you got a cut, why are you even like, bro? If I have a cut, I'm not fucking nothing, bro.
Herpes, and there's a taboo with it, and also people don't really understand how it's tested.
Like, what the fuck? If I shave and I get a cut, I'm not fucking nothing. He's such a bad liar, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, at least, like,
right?
if you're gonna manipulate correctly.
I get why everything's viral about it, but you're saying that you 100% hand on the Bible.
You have
never had any type of outbreak, right? And again, you've never had an outbreak before, and that
like,
that
nigga, I know you're lying,
thing that was caught, because there's a part of me thinking, like, dude, I googled you. I never heard about you before, respectfully. You know what I mean? And you know, I don't know too much about male, but I know you run that scene. Like a lot of girls want to collab with you. Apparently, she wanted to collab with
none of my woes, so
brother.
Like, I'm good.
It kind of like, part of me kind of feels like, bro, she's a small creator. You the nigga who got all the clout, all the girls. They need you more than you need them.
Let it burn.
That you probably was like, yeah, I got an outbreak, but fuck this bitch.
That's
like,
so
yo, bro,
fucked
she
up,
gonna
bro.
either have to deal with her or whatever.
This nigga's a plague to our community, bro.
And you probably did keep it
Think
a little
about
bit
how many
on
old
her,
girls
like,
we
yo,
could have
bro,
had on
see
stream.
what's up? And
But
she,
now we just can't because this nigga
still
wanted
went
to
ahead with it. Now she's trying to
burn everything down.
Here's my thing, though, right?
God,
like,
bro.
You're coming on Aiden's stream to categorically deny that you never had herpes ever, right?
Never.
Okay, so hold on a second. Can we bring in the other girl? Actually, he has girls here that he's worked with. When did you work with the girls, by the way?
Did they DM you? I mean, did they send you?
Mel, did you get the girls' Discord?
So we need to make an Excel sheet with all the girls. No, dead ass. Dead ass. Like,
let's see.
From when he
and when was the last time that you had
with the girl? We need a very detailed sheet.
Hey, by the way, can I ask you, if
3 weeks ago,
if all this is cat,
he's
right?
still shit, yo. What the? This nigga's a
She's
fucking
saying something that could ruin your reputation. Have you thought about suing? And number two, why would you quit doing porn if it's not true?
Only because, for one, it's like stuff like this has happened a lot. A lot of accusations and okay, bro, like you gotta like, come on, like, what you doing?
Real quick, tell your manager to hit my manager. My manager's asking. I need the Discord. Tell your manager to send it over to my manager.
I bet. So
yeah, that's actually to answer that question, or you get to that question. So yeah, what makes you just basically want to call this quits? Like what? Like, you know, if you basically are proven innocent, then why would you call it quits? Why would you not continue to work? Because then your name is as hot as it possibly could be, so you can make more porn and make the most money you've ever made. So why would you call it quits?
Nigga said, bro, got a dick manager. What?
I've already been enough to retire, but then again, it's like it's not really about that. I'm more so just trying to really protect my peace, family's peace, and people around me peace. I feel like ever since, you know what I'm saying, I got into the whole world of content, it's been a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to do with, and it's like there's a lot more I want to do in my life. Like, content was not the first thing I wanted to even do in my life. Like, this is something I just kind of like fell into my hands.
You
know
have
what I'm saying?
3,000 bodies.
I met Tiana Trump, but at the end of the day, it's like, what can I say? I'm ready for the next chapter.
Ask it.
I do want to ask, because again, you're seasoned in this, right? You know how people would react to it, right? Like when she posted that up, there's obviously, I feel like there was a lot of education given out this week when people are trying to figure out what's what. But even if I'm going by your story, you say, you had a small cut by a razor, I guess, and then her teeth got a little bit more in tune and then made it worse. So it looked like that by the fourth scene. Did you not like review the content to be like, yo, is gonna think I'm burning? Like, yo, this is your career of course at the time, right? Like wouldn't you be like, yo, bro, nigga, I don't want to put this out because if Nick, like, obviously we know when are watching porn, unless they're Aiden, they're not looking at your penis. Aiden watches all penis, trust me, I know.
Well, no, I'll explain it. I actually personally,
get out of here.
I don't look at, well, I have to see a dick in the porno for sure. I can't watch girls finger themselves. I'll be real. I need to watch her get penetrated by a penis. But particularly, like, speaking, like, I'm sure a lot of people are like that as well. Watch a girl finger herself, she's kind of like playing for the camera. Watching her get and penetrated, it's better for me to jerk off and come.
What?
No, I was asking, like, yo, put like this. Yo, even if it was like knowing, like basic history, right? If I was having sex with the girl,
niggas said retweet,
right, and say, all right, let's
real
say, but it looked like it could be misinterpreted as herpes. Why would I put that video? Second of all, it's kind of like, think about like say you were peeing on a girl, golden shower, your pee look cloudy. You know, people are gonna say, "Yo, that looked like you might have like chlamydia or some other." Did you not look at it and be like, "Yo, that looks crazy"? Because everyone's online.
Damn, you still
and
got
they're
a
like,
bad list with
that
the
looks
girls
crazy.
on? You tried it.
Yo, act. It's up to you, Gucci. Gucci, we can have those girls in, but Danae Davis would like to come in Discord right now. But if you don't want to have her, if you would like, Danae Davis says she's down.
Oh, man, go.
Okay. So act, we'll do it after. Okay, tomorrow then.
Yo,
Whatever. We'll do
why
tomorrow.
can't you do it today?
She's down to come in right now.
Why can't you do it today?
But we could push it till tomorrow.
Nigga, he should have just added her to the call.
Yo, hold on. Have
Yo,
you
Mario
thought
with the
about
big
legal
thank you.
action?
Yo, he should have just
She's
added her to the
now
call.
going around
Yo, why?
allegedly, but she's accusing you.
God, this is what I'm saying. White niggas don't know how to instigate,
By the way,
right, bro?
that would be a crime.
I would have added her to like, yo, we gotta call
Are aware
her.
that you are diagnosed with
just
herpes
added her.
or intentionally disseminating that virus to other individuals without asking them if they are in consent of having sex with you, knowing that you've contracted it. You are actually committing a crime.
He's a fucking
She's
terrorist.
accusing you of doing such. Have you thought about, clearly you don't want to get on the stream.
He's a terrorist.
Are you thinking about like maybe even legally forcing her to either backtrack on that, shutting up, or maybe even pursuing just further legal actions to make sure she's not going to keep saying this shit about you? Because she's saying you're spreading it.
Oh, yeah, definitely for sure.
I want to get these.
With it. After my result tomorrow, I definitely will.
Gucci, let's get these girls in that you wanted me to interview and ask about, at least before, a decision is made, or opinions are made. I want to obviously see what you wanted to bring in here. You had some girls that you wanted to interview. Hello?
I'm ending them right now.
He's ending.
Okay, well, if you just send their Discords.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oh, he said he's adding them?
And after this, Danae is down to do it as well.
You here, brother?
I'm about to text this nigga.
Yeah, so. Ak, what you thinking, bro?
Here's the thing. So, I've never met him. I've never met her. I'm going by what everyone is saying. I was essentially skeptical, right? Because the first thing I said, if a dude, like, let me tell you, like, I've had an injury to my penis before. I'll tell you how it happened. I mean, zipper. Like, like a zipper. I've never shaved the shaft. I'm talking about shaft. I've never shaved the shaft of my penis. I'm today years old knowing that dudes are, to keep it real, I don't even shave my balls. And I don't want to ask Aiden, but I don't shave my balls that close. You gonna have to lick on a couple hairs. I'm sorry.
I gotta shave my balls because I can't have her just thinking about it.
No. We're not talking about a wolf. I'm talking about this shit, not a bald egg. You get what I'm saying? Yo, it's no way your dick is growing that much hair that you're like, yo, let me get a trim to it.
Whack, I'll vouch. My dick is hairy. It's thick.
Fuck?
Ak, next time I shave my pubes, I'll send you a picture of the hair.
Yeah, we're not talking about pubes. Look, all right, this is like mad, like pause. Like, this is the shaft. So you're telling me the shaft? There's mad hair right here?
Yes, because it's so hairy. Yes.
I never heard that before. Okay.
I'm Italian.
I can lie.
Jewish.
Like, me personally,
Italians and Jew,
like,
hairy.
my piece
The
shaft,
hairs are so thick that it goes against my shaft.
Yo,
it's
bro,
like,
we don't know about you.
I can say it's probably like,
but they say my boy is from Nigeria.
Probably like,
that's not how they rock in Nigeria. My Nigerian brothers.
I will vouch.
Wait, are you Nigerian or not? They say you were Nigerian. Are you Nigerian?
It goes like an inch of hair, like on my piece, and then
on
the bottom, like under.
A lot of Nigerian men, they have like their.
So that's why I don't understand how you get a cut.
No, it's a good thing. That's
you said what?
I gotta move it now.
That helps you, Gucci. That helps your case.
I don't know how you know that, like, bro.
I watch porn, bro. Like, damn, y'all think I don't watch porn?
Crazy dude.
Yo, I know.
The way I got the chat,
I'll say this.
I'm gonna have to go back to.
I do think this is an important moment for the OnlyFans community. I think the OnlyFans community, unlike the porn community, is very unregulated. And I'm not saying I agree with what Gucci said, but this does happen a lot, right? So a lot of the porn community, I'm not saying like porn stars don't people outside of that community that tries to, like, have tested and blah blah, But there's a lot of OnlyFans people who are just everybody. And
yes.
Who knows?
Facts.
Maybe Shorty did go some random guys and caught it.
Jesse
or maybe Gucci caught it from some random hoes. Who knows?
Right. Hey, Gucci.
Yeah,
if you could put your camera on, I think she's here. She just has to answer the call.
Hold on.
This man can't.
Yeah, she should be joining in a second.
Yeah, she's joining right now.
My fault.
Hey, is a woman joining now a woman you've had with after the Danae thing? And you've had with her unprotected, correct?
Hey, buddy. Celine, man. What am I hearing about you, man?
She also seen my results too as well.
Okay, she's seen your results.
How you doing, though? Thank you for the research.
She's on right now.
Oh my God, can you turn my camera off?
Yeah, we just can't have anything explicit. So, like, if you have a dildo or anything like that.
What's going on, Bianca?
What's up?
What's up?
Thanks for having me.
Hey, what's your name? That everyone could know.
I go by Bianca Blue.
Bianca Blue, okay.
Who's this
How do you know Gucci?
Who is this?
Me and Gucci, we shot in February and we shot in July.
To the demon?
Okay. Now, you understand recently there's a whole saga. There's a woman claiming that she contracted herpes from Gucci. What's your thoughts on that, and what's your experience?
She's trash? Damn. She told them a lot? She told them
my
she's
thoughts
trash.
on what's going on right now is I'm actually still trying to see exactly what is real and what is not real. I'm with everybody else on this.
Oh!
As far as my experience with Gucci, it's been nothing but, I mean, we haven't ever had an issue. I've never caught anything from Gucci. The first time his test results were 72 hours too old for my liking.
Bro,
so we shot with a condom. The first time I shot with him in February, it was no head, full condom scene. That's just that. So the second time I shot with him in July, we had full test results. We shot 7 scenes that day. It was like, I was there for like, I think we were there in Houston for like 19 hours together, and then I went right back home, and it was no problems. He edits the content, he sends the content. Like, as far as a coworker in this, he's been nothing but 10 out of 10.
Hey, Gucci.
Wait, hold on, Act. Do you see her? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Aiden. Do you have a camera that you can display or no?
I do not want to be on camera currently because I wasn't really prepared to be on camera tonight.
Gotcha.
No, like literally, this is my first time even telling her about the stream, because when she found out about the situation, I was getting death threats, hate comments. She was the only people to call me, kind of just like telling me, okay,
turn your camera on.
Come out about your truth and thing.
Be on camera again, like, come on, bro. Yo, Chelsea, thank you.
She kind of pretty much encouraged me to kind of like speak up, because I would just.
Hey Gucci, so she mentioned
she got
that
bumps on her
the
lips,
first time you guys shot, your tests weren't
what is she
for her liking. Is that normal for you, where you might be about to film a scene with a woman, but maybe your test results isn't that current? Because again, we're at this stage of, and this is where I'll also bring her back into it.
Thank you.
The thing about this herpes thing is that it's not always easily detected via test. I think on the regular standard panel that most people have these tests done on, it's not even it's not even put on that. It's detected via a direct blood test, but even then it has false positives. So sometimes even your primary care physician will be like unless you're having symptoms, they won't necessarily go out of their way and test for it. So I'm asking you, and I'm asking her, how confident is she that it seems like she's confident you maybe didn't have an outbreak, but is she confident you don't have herpes at all?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So I was asking her.
Wait till marriage chat. Ask, Mari.
Confident that you don't have an outbreak.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm wondering,
wait for marriage, you won't be going through like this, shot.
She knows for a fact that you don't have the virus at all.
This is not what everybody makes it to be, chat.
Okay, so is that a question for me?
Oh,
so it's really for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
How confident am I that he does not have the virus at all? I don't know because I would have to see his current test results. Which I mean, clearly we're all waiting for. The world is waiting for these test results.
Right. What time? What? Gucci. What time tomorrow will you have the results?
I want to say afternoon, only because I know mornings. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of usually backtrack. I usually get my results like.
I need a green screen for shit like this.
And by the way, Gucci, like, so in the porn community, they use like the same testing facility, right? Are you using that same testing facility, or are you using like a private one where you have to? Because I think when they use the same one, go ahead.
There's 3 common places that a lot of people go.
Wait till marriage have a bitch who can't give head a right dick.
Mine, most familiar place is gonna be Empower Testing. It's a black-owned in Atlanta. I go to talent testing.
If you love her, you teach her.
Usually when I'm in Miami or let's say like LA, because I know it comes back quicker. Then I'm just like, saying back home, I go to my regular doctor.
Like you tell her how you like it.
So the one that you're waiting for tomorrow, because I believe what people have told me is that the talent testing one actually populates that other people could see it. That's within the industry. Are you going to that one or Empower, as you said, or are you going to your own private physician?
My own private.
So if you're going to your own private physician, is then upon you, like, how can we verify? Because again, your private physician can't legally disseminate it. How will we be able to verify it?
I believe I just have to pull up on my phone. Honestly, you can't fake the truth on the phone. You know, the truth is right there.
Okay. Really quick, I have a question for you, bro. So I want to know the first thing. Obviously, like, let's just say you are. It's a 2-part question. Let's say tomorrow comes and your results are all negative. How are you going to take action? Are you going to countersue? Are you going to, like, I need to know what you're going to do, because it does. I understand where you're kind of coming from. You want to be done with this industry completely, but what is your exact first move as soon as you get caught innocent? And then I don't want to put this out there, but I'm just curious. What if you get caught being positive? It's just something that I gotta ask. I mean,
definitely. So just like you said, there's always two sides to the story. When I will be proven negative, I 100% want to quit OnlyFans, content, all that. I literally just want to stick to acting, pick up some more hobbies, pick up some more careers, probably like some music, acting, entertainment. But my main goal right now will be to push safe sex. So I actually, it's funny. I've actually already been working on the condom brand, and as well too, I have launched hashtag or wrap it up. Which I
will be just to clarify, because you did say you're going to physician. If the industry as a whole is unsatisfied, right? Because they're gonna say our eyes see this, and if your tests that you present at that point say otherwise, they might say
slow your ass down, nigga.
Then retested via talent testing, which is something that is a industry standard rather than your. Yeah, are you down to get retested via the industry standard? That you ever also verify body?
Never in my life, nigga. What the
yes,
fuck?
definitely.
Okay.
I've got certificate with talent testing multiple times. And
by the way, you also said that so you.
Please tell me he didn't get Sarah J too.
You say you're also like promoting the condom.
Sarah J is
amongst
like the 3 or 4
because here's the thing, people might not know. And, Aiden, it's not a laughing matter, brother.
That's a
great.
We're talking about no. I'm not laughing at no.
STDs are a big deal in the black community. Don't do that. This is serious, Aiden.
Don't do that, bro. I laughed at the part where you said. No. I'm laughing at the part where you're. It's about an. Can you guys let me finish? Holy, bro. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. You're making an NFT. You're making an NFT out of a condom, bro. How can I not laugh at that? You're making an NFT out of a condom. You're making an NFT out of a condom, bro. You're not taking it seriously. You're making it. You're trying to profit.
Yeah.
Off this whole thing. You're making an NFT out of a. See, you're laughing.
Yeah.
You know it's a joke, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Bro.
I didn't want to ask because
let's get negative, nigga.
Necessarily prevent.
Let's get negative.
Transmission. I know the current conversation is about herpes and HSV2. Have you thought about that in whatever you're trying to push to help save? Because some people might be like,
okay. I talk about if I was to be positive. Of course, like if I was to be positive, I mean positive or negative, I still want to bring awareness to this because this is something that not even just the community, like as like OnlyFans content creators, but the whole world does not know about HSV.
Nigga, they know about it because of you, nigga.
Something that's like it's gonna keep spreading. That's like.
Hey, I wanted to ask you a question, and I don't know if you're gonna answer it the way that I think you'll answer, but I'll ask it anyway.
Ask anyway.
Nigga, everybody gotta start rapping about this. Nigga, I'm done.
A possible answer you would say is that, hey, listen, there is a very taboo thought about HSV. Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say there's a very taboo thinking of the public about HSV2, not only in the world but in the industry. How much percentage in the OnlyFans industry do you think may have, whether it's on an
we already spoke on that.
No. I'm talking about HSV2. You spoke about HSV1, which you said it's a cold sore. I'm talking about HSV2. How many people in the OnlyFans community do you think that maybe they don't film during an outbreak? Maybe they're not, because again, this is something where if you don't have an outbreak, you kind of like hide about it. How much people do you think? Because now it's becoming a big deal because essentially they're saying someone filmed with it. But if it wasn't this film, they would never know. So how much people do you think in the OnlyFans community?
A lot of people. Just like, I'm gonna keeping it real, Adam. A lot of people. Nobody will say nothing. People who do not even do content, they barely even get tested. Like I got friends, I'll literally ask them like, when's the last time you got tested? They would tell me like 3 years.
Yo, it says here about 12% of people under the age of 50 have HSV2. So HSV2 is very unlikely. It's 12% of people.
At least like
so.
After a couple body, bro, that's very common.
I think HSV1 is very
that's
common.
Bad, bro. That's terrible.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's at least so easy just to go.
No, I was just telling you, academics, the percentage how much HSV2 is common.
Hey, Eddie, you know why I asked that?
Why?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I hear the conversations.
I gotta find my one, bro. It's a scary world out here. I ain't gonna lie.
I would go to say at least 40% of in the industry got that.
What?
Why you saying?
I'm talking about music industry.
Oh hell.
Because I could name
rap.
Hold on. I could name you like all of.
I hear a lot about artists.
Yo, I could name you 20 popular Instagram models that the word is they have it, and every time I see a new name, I'm like, if I'm hearing that, they must have heard it, which means maybe they both got it. And it's something that it's more taboo in the outside world than the industry.
Like, and it's like I don't get that because it's like us, we regularly have to get tested as a content creator, as a porn star. You got to get tested at least twice a month. As a rapper, just a known person, like nobody's literally like requiring you to have your test requirements. Just like I said, Danae Davis never even showed me a test. I'm not even sure if she even got tested ever before me. That's what I'm saying. Like her having HIV, I'm not denying her as a victim. I respect that, but still, she does not have to be my victim.
What?
Danae Davis has been with constant rappers. Blueface. I'm not even sure who else. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and drop names, but come on, like
nigga, just drop the name.
Hey, would you believe, based on the timeline, right? And I'm pretty sure you've seen her videos
Silky
and stuff like that. You believe that she contracted? You said she's
a
victim, not.
I've seen her.
You said she might be a victim, just not your victim. Do you think she contracted
that was back in the Chronic house, brother.
Before you or after you? And were you worried? Because again, if she has it and she you don't seem too worried. But are you like, goddamn, like did this chick burn me? Because she claiming you burned her.
You ain't get me.
Like, the thing is, of course I'm worried, but just like I said, I literally just got tested, so I'm waiting on my results too.
Are you worried? And if you did contract it, would you think that she gave it to you?
For sure, I would know she gave it to me. In 2023, I already was tested for HSV 1 and 2.
Okay.
I was negative.
So wouldn't it be some?
Please flipping it.
Hold up.
He showed it to me.
Yeah. I was watching. Okay, so
Silky,
it's a possibility that she's blaming you while the whole time she gave it to you. If you have it, not saying you do. Not saying you do.
Commission.
Jesus Christ.
Got it. So there's a world then. There's a world that she also could have given it to you. Well, I don't want to put. I hope nobody gets it. First of all, I hope.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. No, but chat. What if?
I do want to ask this question. So
the script actually flips.
Okay, she
and she actually did give it to him. That would be crazy.
We're just gonna go on an imagination, right? World. If you do have it, I know you say you're quitting, but let's just say any OnlyFans male star, especially someone of your magnitude, if they did have or contracted HSV2,
but I think he's just lying.
Would that be a career ender, or would it just mean you have to take more precautions? Like, would people still film with you? And I guess I could ask that to that young lady who's here. If she knew you had it, would she still film with you?
So of course, and that's where, like, you know what I'm saying, like, sexual becomes. So there is many, you know what I'm saying, content creators who are HSV2 positive who still film content, you know what I'm saying. Yes, they do have to, you know what I'm saying, take more precautions, like essence, wearing condoms, dealing with a partner who also has HSV2. In my case, the only reason just like I told you, like I said, I'm done with content is because I'm also thinking about my mental health.
Doing content when you said it's because not allowed.
Because I just know, like, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like, it kind of affected my life for the negative and the positive. Just like I said, you know what I'm saying, it comes with everything in my life.
What is he saying?
Hey, everybody has this, and everybody accuses me of this in the street. I am a positive because I'm a little alarmed that you're gonna quit, because OnlyFans does seem like a free bag. It seems like you might have been making like 6 figures a month, right? Or maybe like close to it. Like, it looked like you were doing pretty good. So you're down. You're down with just walking. You're down with walking away from 6 figures a month. Are you gonna close your OnlyFans page, or just allow it to still accumulate whatever revenue it still has?
I don't know. I might delete it.
Wow.
Wow.
Even my Twitter, like,
man's gotta get tested.
It was the point where I was just making even more money just offering promotions than just like my OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah, because it sounds crazy, but a lot of people watch porn, but they watch Twitter porn.
That's me
on Twitter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you go on my Twitter right now, you see like my videos have like 5 million views. If you go on my OnlyFans, they're not about to have 5 million views, but of course, like, the money is still gonna generate from OnlyFans, because that's more so like a porn website where you can just go on there and you know what you're going in there for.
Hey, you know, we could just do ballpark. Would it be safe to say you made over 5 million, 10 million during your career? Because people are looking at you like LeBron. You know, this is kind of like, yo, damn, how much did he clean up?
LeBron.
3,000 girls. Say again?
Nigga, this nigga's not LeBron. Nigga, this nigga's like.
You said what?
Like, how much money have you, like, approximately 5-10 million from OnlyFans career?
This nigga is a terrorist.
I said close to.
This nigga needs to go.
Nice.
Like, he needs to.
Yeah.
Like, career just stop.
I'm more so thinking of just like investing. Like, I never look at this OnlyFans money as like the real money. This was just money just to generate, to making more money.
I always wonder. Wait, he's lagging. Do you see him, or is he lagging for you?
He said Magic Johnson. Nigga, Magic Johnson told the world he had herpes.
Who, I'm lagging?
So
no, you're good now. You're good.
This nigga got.
I always wondered, were you ever scared or nervous for your family members to see your dick?
Definitely. Who the fuck wants their mama to go on social media and somebody is showing them dumb dick, knee deep, and some pussy?
Yeah,
Like people,
yeah.
it's like that. Like, come on, you gotta think about it. I'm Nigerian, so this is already a taboo. You know what I'm saying? Like in.
He's not Nigerian. Yo, team was
Like
oh
it's just crazy. Like this is already a taboo. So when this whole thing is going on, like people even harassing my family, sending pictures. It's like it's crazy. It's a Nigerian.
Picking sides.
Yeah.
And by the way, they have a whole list on
think he's
Twitter
lying.
where they're claiming.
Like, bro, I be having intuition, bro. I
They're
just think he's
claiming
lying.
that
If I'm
you
wrong,
have a
then it's an
list of
apology.
victims. It lists over 50 people. Now I don't know if
you fix your Wi-Fi, bro.
could you hear me?
I can't hear you. It's lagging.
Okay.
How about now?
I think now it should be good.
Because even if
Gucci, could you hear me?
Even if she gave it to him,
Gucci,
he still fucked way more girls after that, nigga.
Aiden, maybe you could ask him. So
And I know he was getting tested after
what I
that.
was trying to,
go ahead.
what I was trying to ask is that they have
It's like it's going on and on.
okay.
what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. They had a list on Twitter where they listed, and again, you know, obviously they were saying all your victims. Has any of those women came out to be like, oh no, again, I do think that some women are not, even if they were infected, not saying you did it, they're not gonna come out and claim it. But what did you think about that list? They're saying all of these people are your victims.
Oh, they made a 50. What's it? A 50 versus list or 50? So I don't know, 50 or 100 list. I've seen numerous girls that I've never even been with or even seen in person.
What about Red? They got Red on there.
There's names on there that I never did nothing with.
What about
Red?
Cool. You mean Red is cool?
Oh my god,
Okay.
fuck.
People like just somebody.
Yo, they
Cause trust me, there's a whole bunch of women they didn't see with.
good? Because Aiden got a big old crush on Red, and if she was burning, he would be mad. Look at this fool. Look at this nigga Aiden.
What about Selena Powell?
Oh, hell no. I'm good on that shit. Nigga, she might give me something.
No,
damn,
Hey, listen, you know, a lot of people are just looking at the picture and,
shit.
you know, again, we're going to have, it's word versus.
The fuck? What just happened?
You're saying, hey, the last time you were tested for that, you're clear of HSV2. We have a 2023 report. And let me ask you a question. Why didn't you get a updated test in 2024 for HSV2? I know I did say that it's not regular and frequent, but you know, people are just
like as I mentioned before, 2 out of 3 people already have HSV. So as content creators,
let's buy all 1,000 bottles.
We usually do not even test for that because everybody already has it. And when you're trying to get a full screening, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like it's gonna pop up on there. It's like, but then you know what I'm saying, you show your partner, they're like, okay, it's HSV1.
Okay.
So every time I do get tested now, I just go for a full panel, but I you know what I'm saying, like I get a full panel, my full panel is always clean. The reason I did now is, of course, it's like I said, it's like most content creators, we don't really test for that. Like,
do you feel set up? Because again, you're the person, like I see these headlines, they're like, this guy infected the whole industry. Now, anyone who's a content creator, they're being asked about you. You're being labeled as, you know, it almost seems like some really evil guy who just infected a bunch of women.
Yeah.
You know, I know you spoke to Aiden about what you first thought about that, but what do you think about being the face of, like, really the STDs in the OnlyFans community right now?
very devastating, very disgusting. But of course, just like you said, there's rumors about everybody. They say this about that person, say this about that person. The truth is always going to come to light. You know what I'm saying? In the day.
That's true.
They're always going to need somebody to blame, somebody to point a finger at.
Yep.
I don't mind being that guy because at the end of the day, just like a man, you know, so I can always come up, say if I'm wrong, say if I'm right. I'm not doing this to win justice. Just like I said, she still is the victim, and like we need to bring awareness to this. I'm glad that I guess I got the position because now I can come up here as a man and speak on it because I know nobody would. nobody would.
And by the way, she also shared a few messages. She didn't say who it was from, but there was someone who messaged her, and the guys, I guess the girl said, "Hey, love, just reaching out in concern with what Gucci gave you. I did a collab with him in March because I was extremely drunk. I begged him to delete the video because I'm not into content creating. He published our video and it went viral without my consent. They seem to send a message between you and the girl. Did you know who that could be from? And what was that story?
Yes. Yes. So this.
Go ahead. Sorry, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
So yes. So this actually was a collaboration, which I did in Miami. We both did the content. You know, what I'm saying, like we showed out paperwork, model releases. She messaged me probably like a week after we made content. She said she wasn't sure how to make money off it. Like she was like that basically like she was trying to post it on sites on like OnlyFans or whatever, but it wasn't letting her. So I kind of just like, you know, saying I was kind of like looking her down and like kind of put it on more sites to make more money. Then I guess she still wasn't making any money. So she told me about the video. She was like, she doesn't want her facing that lie. I'm saying she wants the video deleted. And mind you, as a content creator, when you sign, saying model releases, you kind of already like, saying regulate the work. It's like you have ownership to the work.
Okay.
I still deleted the video. I deleted everything. But then when this came out, because she didn't make the money she wanted, she pretty much wanted to come up with a story. And also, I have proof for everything, so as well too.
Hey, by the way, Aiden, I know you're going somewhere with it. I'm letting you lead the show, but Adam22 is also in the porn industry. He's down to hop on. He could probably vet this a little bit more than me because I just don't do porn. But we can keep this going.
Well, I don't want you to leave so far. Danae wants to join and tell her side. I understand you don't want to be here for that.
With her today, I would rather be on her with her tomorrow.
All right, so we'll interview Danae and then we'll interview Danae right now, and then I will interview both of them tomorrow. I think that you guys, once you have your test results and you want to come back and show them to Danae and you and me and academics in the world, I think that's what we do. I think as of right now, we just have to wait on these results.
Look.
Okay, bet. I bet. So send me your number. I'm so we can put it together.
We will tomorrow. Then we will add you in. All right, man.
All right, bet.
All right, I'm gonna add Danae in here.
Okay.
Hey, Prismel, can you please give me roles?
Love.
All right, love. Ak, what do you think, bro?
Are we back? Are we good? Are we good?
So, and this is why I was calling you way earlier when I initially said I wanted to be a part of this. I felt like I knew what his angle was gonna be, and I think he's doing the angle. Hey, listen, the girl that came out and said this, I don't know if she thought about it. I don't know if this is Danae joining now, but she had to realize the dude is not gonna come on here and be like, "Yo, of course I gave it to her." If anything, he was gonna be like, "Yeah, that nasty bitch caught it from somebody else. I might be a victim." So again,
that's exactly what he did.
And this was the only part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense, but ask some question because I think he was gonna spin the public with them not knowing about.
All right, lock it, child. Oh, I gotta use my
phone in the sense of you could seemingly not have it, but have it. You get what I'm saying? And because he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well, everybody got like a cold sore. No, we're talking about genital herpes here. So
correct. HSV2, which is HSV2. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. I thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this just helped me. So I just want to express I know academics, you may not like OnlyFans models, but you are doing an amazing thing for us. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional on here. I just want to state facts.
Okay.
And else.
Well, 100%. And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides. And, I don't know, were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I really, I literally can't express my gratitude enough, you guys. Like, yeah.
So talk us through. Hold on. Talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, tomorrow his results come out, and yeah. So I want to know, like, from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story for everyone that doesn't know. Go ahead.
Oh, as far as the story with Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Deshae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show, and there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Deshae? So me and Deshae did have protected while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you.
No way.
Right?
Deshae flipped the script on
the last time me and him had vaginal was November of 2023. So he does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Deshae is good.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral?
Brody's good.
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
Only oral.
Okay.
Only oral.
And then, so again, there's gonna be a lot of education that's kind of have to be given to like the mass audience who just don't know. There's a lot of taboo stuff. So you said you contracted it from your knowledge in February. How could you prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted it? Because from my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for an unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted it at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that time that you then went to the urgent care and got tested?
Okay. So with collaborating with Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a partner that I've engaged with. Okay. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him. No, I did not ask him the first time we had what was on him. But it was his job as a person who knows, and I don't care what you say, Gucci, like, respectfully, you know that you lied, went over,
there you go,
ran yourself in circles on the stream all night. I need
that portion, because he said you were aware of the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos, you said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to that?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th
Did
when
you
we were
notice
laying
it?
in bed.
Did you notice it?
Huh?
Did you notice?
I did. Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first collab, professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
What did you think it was? You know, because you know you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't.
Bro,
so what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things. You know, I didn't know what it was, what that was on his dick. At first, it was just one little circle, and you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black outfit, you could see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into 3 separate placements.
Just asking for clarification. So when I was listening to him, and maybe I don't know if Aiden got a different conception of what he was saying. So this, he said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this is over several days.
Yes,
How many days?
I filmed with Silky. The first day we filmed 3 sets. 3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit, and then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets, and then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed 3 sets that day. That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him, and I agreed.
Viral.
I packed up my bags, I packed up my Airbnb, and I literally flew out there. And there we filmed 2 sets, 3 actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
And it was in Houston that you said you look like this the first night, but now you're noticing some difference. That's right.
That's not exactly what I said. That's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time I noticed that he was like messing with himself. Noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching.
So he was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore.
What?
I asked him, I was like, hey, what is that on your dick? I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No. I just said, what is that on your dick? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Aiden, I completely believe you.
She said, oh, that's crazy.
Get hair on your dick. I have an ex that had hair on his dick. So whenever I heard that, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible. And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it. It's real.
That's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out, because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
The biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're like, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way, because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before. But she was in that range.
Wait.
She was there. And
do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
He had sex with her while he had that outbreak, but she didn't see it.
To make sure
she told me herself she didn't see it. Even whenever we spoke about it, and I showed her the video. She actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, "Oh my gosh, what the?" She even confirmed to me, yeah, that looks like herpes.
I'm seeing it.
That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, I don't think he has herpes. She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to
so she's saying that
aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you. I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
Hey, I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it, who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already, because we all know how the virus presents itself. I think the question here also becomes, because I have a theory that there is, and that's why I asked him, I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans, that you think might have the virus, that might just be selected to say, hey, okay, you know, Danae wants to shoot with me, I'm having an outbreak, I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks, whatever the time it is. I feel like, you know, you're the most vocal person that's out in it, and here's the question. Why did you out it, and do you think that there are people that are being silent because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work. Right. Now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
Real shit.
Mm-hmm. Basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out, but because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too, because I had herpes. So I was really saving other people's asses that I was around. And also, I was also way too afraid to just come out because OnlyFans is my main source of income. I am the breadwinner in my family. Even at 19, 20 years old, I was still the breadwinner in my family. My mom was being assisted and everything like that. I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, oh yeah, I had herpes. Victims of assault, victims of things like this don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it. So it was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So you speaking up now, what's changed, right? Obviously, the whole world is. You're not. By the way, I want to let you know it's very. I'm gonna let you speak on you know what you want to speak on. Actually, no. Matter of fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Okay. So about a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, at Touch Money V, he does not have herpes either. He called me and he was like, I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to...
What's going on?
Where is it?
Where's what?
My trophy.
Your trophy?
Dap said you came down and stole it when I was going to the bathroom.
First of all, I have 5 trophies if someone took mine.
No, where's my big trophy?
Oh, nigga, I didn't take that shit. What the fuck?
Dap said you did. He saw you do it.
Bro, come on, bro. I've been here the whole time.
And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed
they said show this clip.
What?
That's another thing that I noticed. And then he posted a collaboration with a girl that I was mutually associated with online. She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got exposed to.
She been chatting a little too much. Hold on, let me see this real quick.
Play it.
I know.
I don't need volume. Just play it.
You don't need volume?
Fuck volume. Who stole my trophy?
Jason for sure hid it somewhere.
You heard it?
Oh, that little cheese-eating rat. That little rat.
Now, Chad, that is how you can skip a cutscene.
Are other women that are too afraid to
I see
speak
niggas
up.
try to delete it, so niggas ain't
Eventually,
show.
after
So
this
he want
live
to find
stream,
out.
I
That's how you
have
skip it.
a really good feeling that they might come out and say what they need to say. But that's basically why I came out here.
Real quick, how many girls would you say that are that have associated themselves with Gucci that you think may have it?
That I think, or that I know so far.
That you know so far.
Both.
Well, allegedly no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him and tested positive after they collabed with him. All of which are on the fence about pressing charges. But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick. Just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But the research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second. But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual. I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Okay.
It's not working. Hold on, give me a second. It's literally loading.
Sure.
I don't know why this is being crazy, but
someone said, can you ask about the Melt situation? Did you? Because I know who Melt is.
There you go.
Is that somebody that you had with not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
Well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry for some reason.
I thought he said burn bitches.
I'm not really sure why.
I thought she said burn bitches.
Hey, so I wanted to, you and
hold on. She got her here. Let's.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1
before we see it.
View.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2.
Internet,
I was still negative.
Got it.
For both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. Respectfully. But
how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than one of these industry standards? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's going to have to share his results rather than something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard.
Silky, I don't know if you know, but
what's your thoughts about
Gucci.
My thoughts is he's been literally documented as a liar. Like there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life.
Nigga. She
Nothing.
is not SLG.
That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I it from
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that, to that matter? Are you going to continue to do so even though you tested positive for HSV2? I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up.
What?
And I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab?
She's
cooked. The last collab with Touch Money V, that was after you reportedly contracted the virus, were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or did you
Yeah.
not know yet? And he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Dutchman EV, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him that I caught HSV too from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions." I didn't even tell him about my HSV2 diagnosis. He asked me, "Hey, I heard this. Is this true?" And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate. He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances of you catching HSV2 is low. It's actually down to 10%. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Got you. Well, sorry, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding the Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Who's Matt?
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Melt. Okay.
What?
Literally,
What?
He literally ate my ass in January or February. Collab with Gucci. I never had sex with Melt again. I never even seen Melt again after I freaking collab with Gucci. He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about
Mel, you're
how I got trauma
good.
for telling people that he ate my ass. I have the girl that you guys were also addressing earlier about her being a content creator, or he said that it was a collaboration. She's calling me right now. Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so basically I'm on stream right now. Do you want to defend yourself, or do you want to say anything? They can hear you, just a warning.
What the fuck?
They don't know who I am, though, right?
No, I'm not gonna. They only know your abbreviation, AAY.
Okay, so I mean, I was with him like last year, and I guess he got mad at me about something, so he just now decided to release the video. And he told me, "I'm gonna send you the video. If you don't want it released, I'm not gonna release it." So a few months later is when he decided to release the video, and it went viral. I cried and cried and cried. Don't release the video. Take it down. He published it. I guess he sold it to some type of porn site, and it went viral from there. And I begged him for months to take the video down. "Oh, you got to talk to my management team. You got to talk to them." He kept dubbing me and pushing me off for months. So long story short, I was just like, "All right, I'm gonna get my lawyer involved." So he was just like, "Oh, I don't have time to deal with that. I'll take it down." He never took the video down until the other day. So then I told him, like, "Bro, I am pregnant. I can't be dealing with none of this that you're talking about." Like, he blocked my number. So I go to the doctor every 2 weeks because I'm pregnant, and they've taken my blood. They've taken all my urine samples. They did anal swabs. They did vaginal swabs. Nothing came back, but it's just, why are you ignoring me?
Wow.
Yeah, they heard everything.
Hey, Danae, you said something on Twitter, so I want to ask how you rationalize it, right? Because Gucci says she might be a victim, she's not my victim. That's his statement.
Yeah.
What you did say is that you are a victim, but you also said that you said it was your fault, and I think some people might be having a hard time rationalizing what that means.
No,
if you're a victim, how can you be your fault, right? So
that cut,
how do you look at the entire situation, in the aftermath?
So I live my life trying to hold myself accountable in every situation that I'm in, whether or not I am the main problem or I'm the smallest problem. So I was always taught that, especially whenever I was young. I grew up around dysfunctional people. So you learn how to break generational curses as you get older. And so I can completely understand that I should have known as an OF creator and a quote unquote baby porn star what a herpes sore or a dried up herpes sore looks like, not to collaborate with somebody unless you get their full panel results. I completely understand that. But not only were me and Gucci collaborating, he also was speaking to me in a romantic manner. and he was making romantic gestures. So
Did you get his name tatted? I seen a video. Like,
I did. It's covered now.
wait,
But it
were you
was
guys that much involved that you got his name tatted though? Because how old are you? How old are you?
I
She's
was
19.
19 at the time. I'm 20 now.
Okay.
I turned 20 in March.
So
like,
if you
I
tatted
found
his
out that I had
name,
herpes.
if you tatted his name, you like this guy, right?
Yeah, we were
God,
Or
man.
poly or
he
something.
was
That's what I
a
seen.
very sweet guy. I got his name tatted 4 days into knowing him, and I know everybody's like, "Whoa,
Wow.
what the?"
Was the dick that good? And like, I know. Obviously, it's sour grapes at this point, but still.
Yo, act what?
It was just big.
Bro,
I'm not-
hold on, Act. You're a grown ass man asking if another dick is good.
No,
that ass.
no, I gotta ask him
That
why did she get
ass,
his name
yo, act
tatted
on some freak
4 days
thing.
into meeting him.
Because she
Like,
liked them. They liked each other a lot.
It wasn't even just that.
Aiden, that's
it
not
was
normal.
also
That's not
content.
normal. That's not normal.
It was
Like,
It's not normal, but I am not in a normal predicament. It was also content. He was telling me that he was going to be my content partner. He was telling me that we were going to keep consistently making content. This meeting was not, oh yeah, let's just collab and then part ways. No, the reason why I was in Houston, the reason why I was spending time in Houston was because he was going to become one of my he was going to be my romantic partner. This was not just collaboration. And so I got it even
So
right
they
here.
just-
The placement is kind of ironic because while we're doing content, they're gonna see, oh yeah, this is his bro.
I get
yes.
it. Act. Basically, while she's sucking dick, it's gonna be like right here.
calm down. Hold on. Wait, all right, hold on. Wait. So again, I'm gonna ask a few devil advocate questions just because in situations like this, you'll have people thinking like this, right?
People link up.
So someone might say, well, maybe you and him fell out, and now you're just blaming anything you've contracted on him. Did you cover the tattoo after you found out, or did you guys fall out before? Because you clearly covered it, and you're just bringing your story to light now. So what happened? So you went there. I guess he sold you a dream. You guys haven't. He's and I've heard this theory also said, right? They were like, hey, she's 19, and probably ignored safeguards because of the collab potential and what it could do for her career. Do you think that's true or no?
I know that's not true.
Okay.
I know that in the moment I just wasn't thinking, and also I would have expected somebody with herpes, especially in this field, to disclose their herpes diagnosis. And on top of that, with people thinking, I just was because I was mad. Me and him talking right before I found out that I had herpes. My gut was telling me to get away from this man, not of
Your gut
my health situation, but it was also this man did not make me feel safe.
So
what does that mean?
So,
if you could explain,
vision. This is why you gotta
so it has been documented that this
Seen the
man
cut
has a tendency
and
to be
still
aggressive.
sucked it.
Whenever I was,
Well, sorry. Has he hit you or pushed you or shoved you or anything like that?
he has not hit me, but he did grab my hair and scream in my face that I don't know who I'm messing with. I can even have my friend vouch for me. I had to call my friend in the middle of the debate, or the altercation, even though I was frozen. He was screaming at me. He was drunk. He was mad. Stuff happened that night that I don't necessarily want to get into because I would be bringing another person that does not need to be named in the situation. But my friend heard him threatening my life.
And I have a question for you. Sorry, Danae. Someone asked me to ask you about. There's a threesome that you guys had. Who is the other person involved in that threesome?
Respectfully, I don't want to talk about it because the girl no longer does content and the girl does not need to be addressed. I mean, me and her did have an altercation, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at is that tensions were high that night.
Got you.
You beat her ass.
Good.
I watched you on the 20v1. They say you were known, which again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. They say you're known to beat up. They said that's what they said about you. And matter of fact, you kind of, I want to shout out the YouTuber Sean something. I don't know if that was an old or new thing, but they said you were known to be aggressive yourself. So you look nice and sweet here, but like maybe you're aggressive as well.
I can definitely say that I have developed a name for myself for being able to fight, yes, but I only get in altercations, physical altercations, whenever I feel like I am unsafe.
Okay.
Whenever somebody threatens me, I could take it there, but I'd rather not. I'd rather talk it out. But if things get physical, just know that it is not just, oh, I'm trying to be an aggressor. I'm being the aggressor. No. I'm pretty sure if everything didn't happen and things went well with the Gucci situation, his roommates could even vouch that anything that happened that night was because everything got out of hand, as far as the other two in the threesome. And I was in the middle.
Jealousy or
and
no?
Just went off. I just don't want I don't really want to talk about this situation.
It's okay. Could you just give us like a broad timeline, because things seem to be unraveling really quickly. So you meet the guy, do a scene. He convinces you to come to Houston. You go to Houston with him pretty much the next day. Do a couple more scenes. 4 days later, you get his name tatted. When do you guys stop dealing with each other?
Yeah, like the absolute day, the last time that you guys actually.
Yeah, because it seems like you guys may have not been messing around for more than like 30 days. It feels like this was like maybe a 2-week thing, right? Am I tripping?
Oh, that's not the case. No, it was about a month.
Okay.
What's it called? So basically, we officially stopped talking March 22nd, the day before my birthday. I started getting nightmares and I started feeling really uneasy about this man. I like to say that I'm very spiritual, so things, if something puts me off and turns me off, I'm kind of
Everybody
off.
need to come to the
So
scene.
me and him were kind of like going back and forth, not really talking up until that day and everything like that. And then my last message to him before I texted him, basically after I found out, was never contact me again.
Okay.
On March 22nd.
And then hold on, what did you put under the net? You'll never. Sorry, under that you put something. What'd you put?
I don't know if I'm supposed to read that.
You just showed it.
Well, I said you will reap what you sow. You know what you did, and one day God will handle you. You knew I wouldn't find out till later. I wonder how many others there were. You're sick and don't deserve your name, because his name means God is worthy to be prayed. Aluatosin. So
wait, hold on. Gucci third leg means what? Wait, hold on. Wait,
what?
Hold on, what?
That's what he told me the definition of his name is. I did meet another Nigerian man that told me that that's not what it meant, but it does still have relation to God. But basically, like, oh, my collab, the only other man I had with Raw too is calling me. Can I answer?
Yes.
Not the only other man, collab that I had with Raw. Can you turn off the live stream in the background, please?
Hey, you still on? Wait, hello?
Yeah, I'm still on stream. You're actually they're all listening to you right now.
You
want to say something?
Wait. Because people call and telling me that you saying something about me on stream. Like, worry.
Yo, why that
I'm
sound
saying
like
that you don't have herpes.
Yo, why does that sound like Ant?
Somebody said something about a white girl.
That sound like Anthony. Like,
okay, so you remember whenever we were on FaceTime that day and you told me Yo,
that sound like
and you told me that you heard that a white girl was going around saying that he gave her herpes?
Oh, okay. That gets scared because I never did anything else with I didn't even more of the story. The girl was he gave it to her spring break in Miami. But my homeboy, he tripping. He said some other shit. He said the white hurt.
I don't even
so I was like, but he said you telling the live stream that. So I'm like, whoa, wait.
Shit.
Yeah, well.
That's not true. But,
well, thanks for helping me out, love.
Okay. But yeah, handle that.
All right. So yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna ask another. Again, I know you also probably have the OnlyFans community who are probably tuned in for this. So I don't want them to think that I'm trying to ask questions to f you up. But I want to ask questions that that you're not gonna see responses to this on Twitter.
Right.
That you can just address it here.
Right.
Some people are gonna be like, okay, why go to the internet rather than go to the cops? Because obviously, if you are infected with something and you're intentionally spreading it, and you're not disclosing it to people, that could be a crime, right? And you mentioned other people are thinking about pressing charges. Why didn't you choose that route?
Okay, so I had people in my ear scaring me, telling me that it's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to charge him. And I'm not worried about having this
But why
be a
wouldn't you
civil
spread
case. I
awareness
don't want
off the
his money.
rip?
I couldn't care less how much money he made off of me or any other girls. I want this man registered as a sex offender. I want this man in jail. What he's done to multiple women, allegedly, and what he has done definitely to me, um, deserves to be in jail.
That's a heavy.
And I honestly have seen the justice system fail people time and time again. It's like this case with the guy that got prosecuted and murdered for a murder he didn't even commit. I know that there was a large risk that I didn't have enough. All I had was the videos of his outbreaks. All I had was the negative result on March 1st. But as far as the other stuff, I wasn't sure that I would win. But
did you talk to the police though, or at least try to contact them?
What did you say, Celine?
No.
Are you thinking about doing that? Or no?
Is this offense?
Yes,
Oh, so you got to register as a
for sure, especially after this live stream. Oh. Especially after this one.
What do you think he was gonna say tonight? Because obviously this was the first time he was gonna speak. Do you think in any part of your mind, did you think he was gonna admit it, maybe issue an apology, or do you think he was gonna kind of like gaslight and just be like, "Yo, he a victim, not my victim"? You thought it was?
Yeah. Well, that was even. I'm not gonna lie. He surprised the freak out of me. I'm not going to hold you. As far as saying that he has HSV1 but not HSV2. Oh, you are creative. What else? Him saying that I'm not his victim rubs me a bit weird. I didn't expect him to really name drop or really address me at all. I thought he was going to address the things like the rape allegations that are pinned against him, the allegations of him faking his test results, all that other stuff. I didn't think that he was actually going to talk about me because he knows what he did. But
do you think he ruined your life?
No. As far as ruined it, he did drastically change my life. He did cause a lot of trauma, a lot of emotional instability, and a lot of things going on. But I personally don't feel like anybody's life can be ruined from having herpes. Herpes is definitely lifelong.
I only asked that because I watched the videos of you being so emotional and crying, and I watched your vlog, and I was just like, again, I feel like there's maybe other women who are, for whatever they're thinking about their career, they're like, oh, I'm going to be quiet. And for you, just emotionally, you couldn't be quiet because you felt it was affecting you just mentally and maybe even physically as well, that you felt you had to speak out. So I was wondering where you were.
It definitely affected me drastically. It has changed my life. I won't say he ruined my life, primarily because it has taught me to be more healthy. It's taught me to establish more boundaries in my life. It has taught me to be more safe. It has made me get more educated on several different STDs. And I honestly believe that whenever you contract a virus like this or any virus, you can literally free yourself from burdens, mental burdens, physical burdens by just having optimism. And I feel like now that I have optimism, I don't feel like he ruined my life. Did I feel like he ruined my life whenever it first happened? Yes.
Is this the first
now?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I ain't gonna lie, Johnny. It's
was this the first STD you ever contracted?
I ain't gonna lie.
But the first.
I gotta lie, me personally, for me, I feel like,
yes.
Yo, bro, that shit.
What did you think about him saying that he quits? He says like, after his tests come back, he's putting his jersey into the rafters, and he's quitting the porn or OnlyFans game. And he says he might even delete his channel. So, I'm guessing he has videos with you and him. He might delete those. I don't know if that'll give you some type of mental peace.
So, y'all don't think it's a little suspicious?
Are you fucking crazy?
Not fishy at all. This man his career was completely fine before these allegations came out. And then now that things are out about him, he says he want to
focus on promoting a condom.
Quit.
He says he want to focus on promoting a condom.
I thought it was a joke when he told me he was promoting a crypto NFT with condoms. That's the craziest thing. That means he's and look, I'm not trying to, but that's crazy. Like NFT for condom promotion is crazy.
Yo, Aiden, stop playing.
I'm being for. Why are you not like, bro? That's crazy, bro.
Now you want to use condoms? Now you want to promote condoms, babe? Crazy.
Nah.
But look, one thing I do think that's a bit sus on Gucci's end, because I haven't made a decision yet. Like, I think like you're coming in here with the facts.
I'm celibate.
I would have loved to have seen you guys on the same panel together. Tomorrow he wants to do
it too.
Tomorrow he's going to show the results live on stream with me and Ack. I hope that you come and do that tomorrow. I just don't really. I don't know, Ack. What are you thinking?
Listen. This is what I believe, right? I believe that Gucci might have it,
all of a sudden,
but he's in denial that he gave it to her. Right? So, in a way to cope, it's like saying, hey, if I got it, and he probably, one thing, and that's why when I was asking him questions, he wasn't that clear on, even though he said, oh, we get tested every 2 weeks, but then he said, well, I had outdated tests. So he probably didn't know when he contracted it. And I think it's probably a better coping mechanism to be like, well, if you have it, you gave it to me, rather than you've been having it but neglecting your health, so you've been giving it to people. Since the beginning of this year. And I think the timing of the oh, I quit or I'm retiring, like, come on, bro. This nigga think he's like LeBron, like, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? You know. I don't think this would have happened if you didn't speak out. And one thing I've realized about the OnlyFans like game is like, it seems more of a hustle more than a profession, because it feels like people are in it for the quick buck as opposed to realizing that, hey, this is supposed to be a community like the porn community is, at least LA porn community, where like, hey, if you know, half of these chicks, and again, I don't hate OnlyFans models at all, really. It's just that half of these chicks are random rappers and athletes who are everybody, right? It's kind of unsafe. So, like, something like this is bound to happen. I think you're going to be the poster child, and he's going to be the poster child for people to realize that, yeah, for the quick buck you made, you might, you know, like, again, you're 20 years old and you've contracted something that you can never get rid of. You're gonna have to be coping with it, right? That's crazy. And you know, like it's put like a microscope on that. It's put a microscope on that industry that hopefully, you know, there's some changes that happen. If you ask me.
And that was literally the intention. I didn't want to hear another person come out and say, yeah, I got herpes from Gucci Third Leg. I got herpes from a porn collab. I feel like just because it is so prevalent in the population does not mean that a porn star should have herpes and not disclose to their partner or their collaboration that they don't have it. Respectfully, I feel like morally, if you have come in contact with any kind of disease, disclosing is the most important thing to do. Let that person know that there is a risk of you contracting something with having, you know, but a lot of people aren't comfortable. A lot of people aren't ready for rejection. A lot of people aren't, because I know women and models that have contracted HSV in the porn industry, that it wasn't from Gucci. It was from whenever they first started 6 years ago, 10 years ago. And they just don't know who it was because they might have had a full group scene or they a couple people that day, you know.
I want to ask you a question. For someone that wants to know if they have HSV2 or not, what's the correct way of doing it, also proving to the world that they don't have it?
So honestly, it's none of the world's business, first off. It's none of anybody's business other than the person that you are going to be having sex with. Just to make that clear. But as far as figuring out if you have HSV or herpes in general, honestly, everybody has the gene. Everybody has it in their system. It's just whether or not it's activated. As you can see, whenever I showed my result, there was a number on that green box that I had. It said less than 0.9. That means yes, it's in my system. No, it's not active. No, I cannot give it to anybody. No, I will not receive an outbreak. If you have HSV 1 or 2 and you're not experiencing symptoms, honestly, healthcare providers do not suggest that you go get tested because you could scare yourself. You could scare yourself into thinking that you have something and that you're going to have to deal with something lifelong that will probably never come up and never be contagious ever in your life. As far as getting tested, I feel like you should get tested if you have symptoms. If you have something like an outbreak,
No,
if
you
you
should
have
get
discomfort,
tested.
if you have itchiness,
After
if
you
there
have
are
sex,
symptoms, go get tested.
One
But if
person,
not,
multiple
I
people,
mean,
you know what I'm saying?
herpes
Like, you should
is
be
literally
getting tested,
something
like,
that isn't
if you're
life-threatening
sexually
for
active.
real.
If you're
So it's
sexually active, you
overrated,
should be getting
basically.
tested, not if
Of
you
course,
just
the
feel
stigma is
symptoms.
way too high. People think that you're dirty just because you have herpes. I literally know somebody personally that caught herpes their first body. The first time they ever had was the first time they ever contributed, whatever the, I don't know how to say that.
Contracted.
There it is. I do know how to say that, but it just didn't come to mind. Contracted it without having multiple partners. It was the first time they were deceived. Things like this is assault. It's violence. It's
If you
real.
do decide to keep doing your OnlyFans and keep having on OnlyFans, are you? I'm obviously they're gonna know, but I'm saying, are you gonna be using protection now? Are you not gonna be using protection? What does your future content look like?
So my future content is really gonna kind of be solo content. I haven't necessarily been into the whole collaboration. If I do post a porno or anything like that, it's going to be like a romantic partner, somebody that I'm actually involved with. Again, after I caught HSV, I started to respect myself more.
Yo, ask about Ron Suno.
I stopped having just random ass as often as I would before.
By the way, is that? I don't mean to cut you, but is that also like maybe for the young girls who are watching you? You said after you caught this STD doing OnlyFans, you started to respect yourself a bit more. Do you think that that's part of because again, this whole collab thing, and really what I think is that I think if Homie got it, he probably was collabing with smaller creators, knowing that maybe I don't have the leverage of saying certain or asking him for certain, and y'all are just thinking about the collab opportunity, right? So like, that gotta be a bold move to know you got a big ass bump on your and be like, we still doing this and we filming in 4K, right?
Yeah. Nigga, this is drama, nigga. You see it in the title.
I mean, a lot of predators go for people that don't have a lot of knowledge, don't have a lot of experience, and go for people that won't necessarily catch on. That's
Danae. Rob Suno, they say that you had a previous relationship with, I don't know what that is right now. Were you guys having, I don't want to get involved in your guys' private life, but is that somebody that, did you know at the time that you had HSV2 when you were with that person?
Did I put Rob in the text?
He knows that I have HSV, but I don't feel like it's anybody's business whether or not I had with him or not.
True. Fair enough. Yeah, it's your guys' own relationship. I agree. But he knew it was real. Yeah.
And a lot of people that I've met in person, even if we didn't have a relationship or not, know that I have HSV too. It's not a secret.
Oh my God. Why
and by the way, so
wait, but with Mel,
again, Gucci third leg. The name
all the other people she cleared.
Third leg
why is he cleared?
Results on stream tomorrow. If he is indeed negative, will you give him an apology? And also, by the way, he says he is flirting with the idea of pursuing legal action because you essentially have labeled him as someone that has an STD that's passed it out. I don't know if that's what's nudging him to retire, but he's saying he's contemplating, once his results is in, pursuing some legal action about how you've spoken about him.
I mean, that's fine. If he wants to take legal action, I'm not. Does it look like my hand is shaking? I'm not at all scared of that. He can do whatever he needs to do to prove his case.
She said, let me see what she said.
I won't apologize because I came face to face with exactly what affected me. Infected me. I'm not. I even if he does come up here with fake results or real results, another thing that I will tell everybody is that if he was on medication for long enough, he could become undetectable after being on medication for a specific amount of time. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind.
Not hunch on you, dude.
Wait, so you're saying that if he were to actually have HSV2, but he was on medication, it won't show up in a blood test?
That guy.
If he was on medication for a prolonged period of time and he was undergoing treatment to make sure it's undetectable, yes, he could come up with a negative result. That happens. It's the same with HIV. You could be diagnosed with HIV 1 year and then 2 years later it's undetectable.
And how do you do that?
Medication. Treatment.
Medication. Gotcha.
Hey, by the way, does it make, because once all of this happened, and I'm wondering how you feel as a person. Like I really want to know like your reaction to, like I seen one of my friends, Silky, like he's like, yo, she DM me, like, but he's like, yo, I dodged the bullet. I see there was a porn star, Lil D. Pause on that, by the way. He came out. He said, "Yo, I only took a picture with her." Like people are almost treating you like they have to speak up to say they never had.
Of course, this nigga, yo, he's always gonna bring me up.
Does that make you feel a little bit hurt that people are speaking about you, like, you know, like they wouldn't want to touch you with 10 well, I'm glad nothing happened.
I'm hip in this
like,
shit.
like they dodged a bullet. Like they're speaking about you.
I really can put myself in other people's shoes. As far as Silky goes, I DM'd him after I saw the clip of him showing that he dodged a bullet. I literally, my management told me to hit him up to see if I could go on stream. I've been on several streams, time and time again with Kai Cenat, Deshae Frost, B Boogie, all them people. Like, I've been on streams. I was just trying to see if I could go on a stream. Yes, he's an attractive man, but again, after I caught HSV, I slowed the down.
Wait, did you fuck Kai? Yeah, you fuck Kai?
No.
So hold on, you're saying as soon as you got HSV2 and you knew that, that's when you were like, all right, I'm gonna take a step back and stop basically having sex so easily. It's you kind of like, I guess you could say you kind of like matured in your life. It's like when you caught it, you kind of had like a reality check.
110%. And I feel like that's like a sign again to get into spirituality. It's a sign from divine to me that it was time to slow down, because even though I'm saying respect myself, OnlyFans models doing OnlyFans right now, it's not that they don't respect themselves. Remind you, like Academic said, it's a hustle. For me, it's rooted in things far more deeper than just a hustle. So for me, it was me disrespecting myself in a way, and I had to heal from that trauma. I had to self-explore, and I had to get to the root of things. But I definitely.
Yeah, how much have you went down the realm of you know, religion or spirituality? You know, it felt like it was an awakening moment for you. Have you, you know, got into, you know, church, reading the Bible? Like, what have you been?
So I actually did buy my first Bible.
Oh my God!
Did I get through the whole thing? Gonna be honest, no. I've kind of always been on the border of religious and not. My mom was atheist, my dad was Christian, so you could only imagine what kind of household I was brought up in. I really started my spiritual journey whenever I was 15, after some things happened to me. And from there, I feel like I've just gotten closer and closer with first myself and Most High. And I honestly think that whenever I caught herpes, it was a time where it was just like, I was so excited for how much money that I was bringing in, especially after the Deshae Frost show and everything like that. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, money's looking great. Let me keep going. And then God was like, wait, it's time to slow down with the.
That's probably
because you just wild out right before you got all these blessings. And in order to keep this thing going, in order to use your energy in the best ways possible, I have to give you a wake-up call, you know. And that was that.
I know this is kind of a personal question, but I'm curious, and the reason why I'm curious, it's a two-pointer. How many bodies did you have before you caught, and then how many do you have after? And I just want to see where you're at with your life.
Good question.
And it's just anybody that also is worried about HSV2, and also you're doing this for the women out there, even men out there. So how many bodies would you approximate that you had before and then after you were contracted?
So since everybody thinks I'm already nasty, bitch, I don't give a fuck about telling my body count. So Gucci was 44. Okay.
19.
I am now at 58. So during the time, and listen. After Gucci, right? Before I found out that I had herpes, I wilded the out. Okay? After Gucci, I caught. Let me go back.
Wait. Hold on. By the way, the wild the out just for content, or you were just having fun having sex with random men?
I was literally like just having like protected just flings, you know? And I was very safe. Like, the only time that I was careless was with Gucci. As far as everybody else, people that weren't porn stars, I was overly conscious of everything that I was doing. You know, condoms for head, and not only that, I wouldn't even have sex like for real. Like it might have been like, oh yeah,
stop it. You did not suck the Shea Frost dick with a condom. Stop it, Cat.
I had the Shea Frost before I had Gucci. And,
no, I know what. Remember you because you said you gave the Shea Frost oral in June.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the spree that I had. Oh, okay. The spree was already cut by the time I had oral.
Wait.
Got it.
Yeah,
by the way, just trying to, fact check here.
Because I know there's a thing like genital and
you
oral.
Clearly
Does she have genital?
The Gucci situation, but you did mention 44 guys before him or including him. How many men did you have? Because you said it was in February, January, and February.
Oh, genital.
You know,
she got both.
I didn't wild out until probably like a week and a half before I found out that I had herpes. So with that time frame keeping in mind, there's no way that I would have tested positive for herpes from any of those men other than Gucci.
How many men do you think?
Nah, this is gonna look crazy.
Yeah, look on your face.
From February to March. From February to March, what? How many you was?
Nah, it was just. I'm not good at math. Hold on, I gotta use my calculator.
You gotta do math?
What?
I got it!
Use the calculator. Let's see what.
Before I stopped, it was literally.
The generation is cooked. It's cooked, man. Yo.
7
in a month!
So you had 7 before you completely were like, this.
7
I'm out.
like
I'm out of this game. Like, I'm a like, be on some different 7.
In a short amount of time. Like, mind you, it was literally like a week.
Okay.
Where I already had lesions. Like, I already experienced my lesions and everything. Like, I didn't know what it was. I was still testing negative for herpes and everything. The lesions already presented themselves prior to me having sex with these people.
Sorry, you said 7 different you said 7 different bodies in 1 week, right?
Yeah.
By the way, you know why I'd called OnlyFans a hustle for most people is that, put it like this, right? And I don't want to pocket watch already, but I could, I always pocket watch, but still, I would imagine you said, you're taking care of your family. Like, this is like a career, right? I feel like a lot of people don't treat OnlyFans like even the low-level porn star treats porn. For example, and the reason why I was saying about OnlyFans women is that if I know having sex with other male creators, right, is my job, I wouldn't jeopardize this to go outside that circle to random people, fly out here, go this rapper, this and third, knowing that, like, look what happened to you. Not saying obviously that happened there because you say you called it via creator, but it could just end your whole or not end your whole shit, but like just kind of change the trajectory of your life. And I think those people, and I'm even speaking about Gucci, I'm pretty sure he was just slanging cock everywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure if he does have it, he didn't contract it from maybe a female creator. He maybe caught a chick on South Beach and just dicked her down and caught it. He was probably every chick raw. You get what I'm saying? And that's the hustle part. If, when, I know a lot of workers, that are on OnlyFans that they almost do like some cognitive dissonance in terms of how they look at OnlyFans, and because of that, there's a breakdown where you don't take it as serious, or you don't think that you need to have these necessary safeguards to make sure such a thing that we're talking about today doesn't happen. You get what I'm saying? So, again, I do think this is very important because I hope the industry acknowledges this and like makes necessary changes. Because like I look at you, you're 20 years old and you basically say your trajectory of your life, like you're literally saying you almost regret it, right? Like, obviously not regret making the money, but you regret, these circumstances that led to this moment, right?
Daughter, so she will let me hit.
Well, that's part of life. And look, the person you are today is you had to have gone through what you have gone through, and you've learned a lot. And I think that's That's good. I think everything happens for a reason, right? You said you picked up a Bible and now you're understanding what you got to do now and all this stuff. So I think you've learned a lot, and maybe this is the correct path for you. You know.
Hey, your future romantic partner. How would you? I know you're very young. You're probably not there yet.
To say in June, but
and maybe you haven't even thought about this. But like, how would you explain this to your future romantic partner of how you came to this point, right? Like, that person's probably gonna love you. But they're probably gonna want to understand the decisions that led you to that point, and that the fact that they would be, they're gonna have to cope with the fact that you have herpes. Like, have you thought about that or no?
I have thought about it, and I, like you said, my future partner is gonna love me regardless of my past. And I honestly haven't. I don't want to overthink about it because I know that real love isn't based on what has happened before, what will happen later. It's about how you guys feel right now, how you guys are compatible and everything like that. And I want everybody, even if you caught HSV, regardless if you had a whole phase or not, remember that. Like, somebody is going to love you regardless of what happened to you. Like, it doesn't matter, especially to them, especially to that person that is really meant to love you. But I wanted to ask something, actually, because if he was getting tested, right, every week, like he said that he was.
I think he said every 2 weeks. He was, you're right. Yeah, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Why can't we see a test result today? Why do we have to wait until tomorrow? If he already has a negative result from recently, why can't he post it today? Why can't he show us, for sure?
Hold on, great question, and I'm gonna give the answer that my understanding gave me, and then you could tell me because you're in that business. It felt like he was agreeing with me when I said that most standard testing panels does not include a blood test for HSV2. You could tell me if standard panels for the adult entertainment industry included. I guess he was saying, yeah, the majority of people don't get tested for it. So I guess he has to go out of his way and to request a test for it, and that's how we could get it, right? So does that make sense?
Okay, well, I mean, but I know that. Shit.
Well, we're gonna see tomorrow. I mean, I'm not trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, right? I don't, but tomorrow he is coming on.
I think that boy guilty. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely think he's guilty. Like, you know what I mean? I think he's capping a little bit too much, but I think he's trying to do one of those things to say she ain't catching from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what he's trying to do. How much would an apology mean to you? Like, if he was saying, hey, listen, I apologize, not saying it's gonna make anything better, but if he owned up to it and said, hey, I apologize for my unsafe practices while having sex with you, would that mean anything to you at all?
Of course, I would appreciate it. I feel like any victim of any kind of assault would appreciate an apology, a direct apology from the predator that did it to them. But honestly, it wouldn't mean anything compared to knowing that he can't do it again. Because sorry only means so much.
Question: What if he were to want to be like, all right, look, I'm in your city, let's meet up, let's link, and I want to meet face to face and apologize to your face. Does that mean anything?
I will never, ever, ever, ever intentionally link up with that man ever in my life, only because of what has happened with us behind closed doors.
Right. I get that.
No,
you did mention. I know you don't want to talk about other women, but so when I watched a video of the tattoo, there was another woman who got his name tatted as well. Do you believe she's contracted? I know you don't want to speak about other people. But
I saw she don't want to say. Look at the face she made.
Contracted that virus as well, because clearly that was during the same period where clearly you all were having sex, or he had sex with you and probably her.
Oh yeah, look at the face she made.
I'm taking it from your body language. You probably.
Look at the
thing
she made, dog.
Again, well, I said this on Twitter. I feel like it's very disrespectful to assume somebody else's STD status, considering that he did have an outbreak while he was fucking me and her. Hey, context clues.
Do the math, right?
But I mean,
she basically just said to her.
I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, you got the hurt because, babe, I don't know. You could have been the lucky ones because there is 100% a possibility that could happen. I'm not going to say 100%, but there is a likelihood that she could not have contracted the virus. I do know that they were having a week before because that was one of the conversations that we had was that they were having a week before I even fucked a man. So, and it takes a while for sores like that to heal up to the way that it did. So she could have that,
How?
I don't know.
God.
How are you going about treating your herpes?
She gave it to him.
I'm on medication. On top of that, I am very conscious of what I put in my body. Whenever you do have herpes, you have to stay away from things like rice, bread, complex carbs. Taking lysine every day. Anybody that has herpes, lysine, 1,000 milligrams of lysine a day will help balance that arginine and lysine in your system. Arginine is what causes an outbreak, so just stay away from that. That's complex carbs, that's cocoa, that's alcohol, that's tobacco, that's like unhealthy things for your body, basically. If there's high arginine levels in your body, you're going to have an outbreak.
These girls be like,
yeah, for everybody, thank you. Anyone in the live chat that has herpes or knows anyone with herpes, thank you for that. Appreciate that.
And by the way,
you can't take a shot.
Serious here. Before I even know, actually, I coming on here.
You can't drink wine. You don't want to drink no wine. Come on, stop it, Silky.
To speak to Gucci or whatever.
We got you.
But I learned going on your Twitter, and there was another person who retweeted. I promise you, I learned so much about it. It made me a little bit more prepared to ask some of the questions, and hopefully people are watching. They, obviously. You're probably not coming to me at Aiden like your doctor, but hopefully you can learn something. I wonder what you are going to do in terms of pertaining to finding out, or if you even feel the need to do anything in educating, because when people hear that, that is kind of like the new HIV. Like people like what? Like, but once I heard a lot of education, okay, the percentage of transmission during this time is this, blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah. Like when I learned a lot more, and it made me lot less ignorant, and I probably would have had a very ignorant conversation without knowing that. Do you feel like it's your job to kind of like help the masses kind of realize what this is?
You can't take the shot. You can't get the cup.
110%. I full-heartedly want to become an advocate for herpes. I want to be somebody that people can ask about herpes. I think that, especially now, exposing myself to the world, I feel like it's a definite door opening to being a person that can help everybody first get past this this narrative and stigma that anybody with herpes is literally just dirty. That word "dirty" triggers me because you can still be clean and have herpes. But yes, I definitely think that my career is more leaning towards being an advocate more than a porn star or an OnlyFans model, because even OnlyFans models, I know a ton of OnlyFans models, bright, smart women, creative women, talented women, and they just decided to do porn, so nobody takes them serious sometimes. So it's like, I definitely think that I'm going to switch over to that and show that I learned from my situation, and everybody can learn from my situation as well.
What did your parents think about the diagnosis? Like, I would imagine if I'm your father and I hear that, I might want to catch a body, mommy. You get what I mean? Like what was the moments of you, even telling your parents? I'm guessing you probably went to them before the internet. Did they embrace you? Did they, I don't know if they were in tune with your decision to become a OnlyFans creator. Did they hit you with the "well, I told you so," or were they, sympathetic? You tell me.
So I don't really talk to my dad for personal reasons. As far as my mother goes, supportive since day one.
Of course,
she's really the reason why I'm still here today, because anybody that has caught HSV knows there's suicidal tendencies that come after. So she has been my number one supporter. Even before I caught HSV, it didn't matter what I was going through. She was there to support me. So I definitely can say that my mom has been there. She didn't want me to do OF. She didn't want me to do porn. But she also wasn't going to shame me. She did not say, I hate you, this and that. My mom has always been like an accepting person.
So did her dad?
As far as my dad goes, he did find out that I did OnlyFans after I caught herpes, but my dad is a Caribbean man.
What
I
country?
don't really want to tell him. He's probably gonna find out. He doesn't really have social media.
Wait, he doesn't know?
Like my dad doesn't know that I have herpes. No, he's probably
Wait, what
found out
country
with
is
the
he
rest of
from?
the world.
What country?
Jamaica.
Oh my God, Mama Clyde. Yeah, nah, he gonna go crazy. You see the flag back there? They're not playing. But yeah, any siblings, by the way?
I have a little brother.
How old is he?
Oh my!
He is 18.
No!
Again, there was a very smart woman. I
Oh
think
my
it was.
God! Keep him hidden, bro, please.
She had so many resources for people who are workers. I'm wondering if you tapped into some of those resources, or if you sought therapy, because again, you mentioned suicidal thoughts, and that has to you have your whole life ahead of you, and it feels like you're dealing with understanding what this disease, or not disease, but virus is, better than you were when you probably first contracted it. Did you seek any therapy, or you've just been kind of doing it on your own?
Oh, I've just been doing it on my own. So I did experience recently a panic attack and a mental breakdown after quite some time since I experienced my last one. So healing is never ending. I feel like at first I thought I could really do it by myself, but after everything that's gone on the last couple of days, it kind of made me realize that it is time to go to therapy. I did go to therapy in high school before everything happened. Now,
Just give me shit, so I gotta comb my beard.
I definitely am going to seek that. I definitely think that anybody that is experiencing something like this needs to go to therapy too.
I do want to. Sorry, I don't want to butt in though. You seem like you're shining and you're glowing, and I do want to say you're not dirty for having herpes. You know what I mean? Like, it's true what you're saying. And anybody that does have herpes in this chat, there's thousands of people watching. Somebody that they know, that somebody, or maybe even them, they have herpes. So it's awesome seeing you shine and look like you're glowing right now. And seriously, kudos to you, for real. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
And by the way, I said the same thing.
It be gaslighting, bro, because I seen him gaslight Scott Bree, saying that shit was like material.
Anyway, what I said to him is that this woman coming out and saying it, people are gonna act like she's a 1 in 100. I listen. I got my ear tapped in to the industry, and if you hear about the music industry and the women they have to frequently, and sometimes people be asking these questions, why everybody passing around some of the same women? I would probably say the herpes rate in the industry is like 40%. That's how, like, again, people want to act like, oh no, this is this one girl. Man, there is like, I could name 20 Instagram models, and the same rappers keep fucking them. I'm like, well, then I hear
Almighty J just said I have herpes live on the Kick chat.
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go.
What's crazy is actually one thing that actually, like, this might sound insane.
Yeah.
And this is alleged. This is rumored.
Yeah.
Rumored.
Okay.
I'm going to literally scream that it's rumored.
Okay.
That like people like Diddy, crazy person to say it first, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these kinds of people are rumored to have herpes.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Usher, take off the map. Oh, yeah,
all that kind of stuff. Like some of the most successful people in the industry, some of the most successful people in just regular business have herpes, have things like HIV, have hepatitis. There's hepatitis strains that are incurable. Like, there's things that people don't know that behind closed doors somebody's going through, and they might look up to that person.
Yeah. I got to be honest. Years ago, when the whole lawsuit came out with Usher, I was shocked by it, but he ended up settling. And I'm gonna be honest with you, women still love him. Like, whatever. Like, young boy. Some of those names you've mentioned, which I won't say because some of them are powerful as a. But again,
I know.
Again, I don't know if maybe it's an industry thing versus the rest of the regular world. But I think people, because you were vocal about it and you're coming out to say, I have it, they're going to make it like you're the 1 out of 100. You're the 1% when you're probably, it's at least 30%. I know I said 40, but it's at least 30%. So think about every celebrity, or especially the music business, 1 out of 3. Like, come on.
Act word on the street is saying that 6ix9ine gave it to you.
Yo, how you gonna turn a serious topic? We having so much awareness right now. And by the way, you better clear up Almighty J's name, man. Like, how you just gonna?
No, Jay said it to me.
Oh, he said you got it.
No, Jay in my chat said I have herpes.
So he said you have it, or he has it.
No, like I as in him. He said it.
Oh, okay. All right, well, everybody live their truth. Well, no, would you do a scene with him?
Oh, chat, there go first.
Jay, Almighty Jay.
Jay said...
Respectfully, and that's something I wanted to touch on. Respectfully, I understand that a lot of people may relate to me and have herpes as well. I appreciate the gesture. I appreciate the offers, but I am not looking for somebody to create content with. And just because you have herpes, I love that you offered. Thank you so much. But I will not collab with you just because you have herpes. My soulmate could have herpes as well. Hey, I have no clue. But I'm not going to trauma bond with somebody just because they have herpes like me.
Question: does your baby, when you plan to have a kid one day, is there a way to protect your child from having herpes?
C-sections or being on medication whenever you're going through a birth. And if you don't have an outbreak, even if you're not medicated, there's a possibility that you can have a smooth birth without having any complications.
Got it.
But I do want to ask you guys, whenever he comes on here tomorrow, please ask him to log into that portal. Like, it's like a scrolling down the website that you can fake whatever the right? Have him log in because he ain't logging to shit. He really didn't show much of that's really
okay. Well, look, tomorrow will you be active as well to hop on?
Most likely, yeah. Most
okay, cool.
likely.
I have a prediction how tomorrow's gonna go. Listen.
And he also said that we shot 4 scenes. We shot 5. So just fact checking. I can show everybody. So.
And by the way, I have a prediction how tomorrow's gonna go. No. Don't.
Yo, what the fuck?
I think tomorrow. Listen, there's no way he's hopping on here to show anything but a negative test. Like, come on, what type of idiot would do that, right? So he's gonna show a negative test, right? It's just how he's gonna show a negative test. Like, nobody's gonna come on here and be like, all right, Aiden, thank you for giving me the platform to announce that. What the
I have herpes.
Like, hell no. So it's either he's not going to come on.
I mean, nigga,
or if he comes on, it's definitely going to be negative. And then it's just whether you believe the validity of whatever negative you see.
Like, I just watched him trying to promote his NFT.
Finesse it? Is it a legit test? And I think, the story will be told, right?
Okay. Well, look, let's continue this tomorrow. Act part 2 tomorrow. I do want to say thank you so much for coming on, Danae, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at with everything.
Thank you for having me. You guys are great. I love this. Thank you.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.
Condom NFT.
Act.
Wow.
Stay on really quick, academics.
It's cracking.
Act tomorrow. 100%. You're not wrong. He's gonna come out with a negative test. We just got to see if that test is real.
Yeah, and I think that's where I'm gonna try to do a little bit of research on how people could fake a test. Because come on now, first of all, my boy Nigerian, come on man, come on.
Yeah, them niggas.
Yo, you think a Nigerian coming on here to disgrace his whole country with a positive test, bro? Are you crazy?
So do you think that he's negative or positive?
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. This is my gut feeling, and again, I'm still gonna be very neutral. Because I don't want to just say,
Louis is Nigerian?
But I think homeboy got it. I think he got it. I think he was probably being arrogant. Like, again, I'm reading these cues that are just mad in the open.
Yeah.
He's spitting in girls' mouths. He's going on podcasts saying he's 3,000 girls.
Yeah.
I see girls that have talked about they couldn't wait to collab with him. Yeah. And it's a power dynamic, right? Like, yo, are you gonna question me about my results when you're even lucky to be the chick was 19. Like, by the way, I know 44 is still a lot of bodies, but bro, he's probably looking at her like, yo, if your revenue was 8K a month
what about
before
the bodies that we don't know
I you, it's gonna jump up to 15. So I definitely could see her I could definitely see him being so arrogant that he think, it could be hidden,
174.
Right?
Yeah. I do want to touch base on one thing, though. A lot of girls nowadays at the age of 19 and 20 have a lot of bodies. So that means, and you're not wrong, industry girls and just college girls, pretty much every girl in America, the average American girl nowadays has a lot of bodies. Nice. I don't know because of my generation, I don't know what it is,
Nah, it is your generation. Yo, let me tell you, has never been this popular. I mean, pop culture is pushing it. You have, it's coming through the music, it's coming through the culture. And again, as men get more active, younger, who are they getting active with? Also, here's the thing. I think because, beauty's also becoming so much more common among women, and maybe like people have just bred into just more attractive women, or women just know how to, figure out how to get more beautiful. They're getting targeted by guys like, not saying you, but like people that got some. And,
no, I understand what you're saying.
And become like this commodity that's like a
like
door
chicken
opener.
hands.
Yeah, it's like a door opener for them, right? Where
Right.
it's like back in the day, you would hear a guy really pursue a girl and not get anywhere. Like, could you imagine a girl coming around you and be like, "Yo, you gotta wait 2 months for it"? You get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, there's a girl 20 times better than you who's sucking dick the first 5 minutes, and what she said was so alarming to me. She said, "I finally learned to respect myself afterwards." I ain't gonna lie to you.
After she got the herpes, yeah.
If I had a daughter, I'm clipping that and playing it for her 3,000 times. Because I think, most women who do OnlyFans, before they get to the point that she's at, you know what they say? Oh, y'all are just mad because, like, we're taking the power in our hands. They feel it's empowering, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
They're not thinking about the health risk. They're not thinking about how society views them until a moment like this. And I think that's the sad part, bro.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. I think it's a little bit weird that why do you have to wait till you actually have the herpes to have that way? Whatever. It's her life. And look, she's 20 years old. Yeah, she has 58 bodies at 20. But now, by the time she's 30, she probably will have less than 100. And again, I don't even know what I'm trying to get at with this, but what I'm trying to say is you're not wrong, Ak. And that leads me to think, would I rather a gay son or a thought daughter, Ak? And you answer that first. Gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son or a thought daughter. Now I'm gonna go with a thought daughter still. I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna try my best. A gay son we can't do nothing with. Like, we can't figure it out type shit. And I don't mean like, you can't do nothing with. Like, I just mean, bro, I can't try to impart my wisdom trying to coach what he got going on. Feel me? But a thought daughter, I could see, she did mention that she had a strange relationship with her father. When she talked about devaluing herself, she talked about she didn't have I really do think, this is going to sound radical. And for all my, YouTube people who watching, I apologize for this, but this is what I really think. I do think the whole gene passes through the mom. That's number one. Number two, I do think that
I can lie. I really do
women
think that
growing
the
up
mother's a
needs
cheater,
to see
the daughter gonna be a
male
cheater.
love.
Like, I really think that's facts,
not
bro.
based on,
bro. Like,
right? And
it's
if there's no male presence, really the father, right? That could make them have that self-esteem of knowing that you're worth more than just everybody. Like
if they're willing to do certain
I remember
money,
women used to say this thing, like, how much would you fuck somebody for? They'd be like, $1 million. But these chicks is for like a $250 collab, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like these days there's more workers than ever.
Excuse me.
Right? Like, women sell themselves. And I do think that starts from the home. So I'm gonna pick the thought daughter, even though, I'm gonna blame the mom first. Somebody that maybe the granny was a thought. Somebody's a thought. That thought gene got passed.
Give me gay son, Ak.
You want a gay son?
Give me a gay son. I'm gonna have his ass beat a few times and make him straight. I'm telling you, bro.
Nah, that don't work. Yo, you know what you're gonna be doing?
How you know? How you know? What? What am I gonna be doing? What?
You gonna be in the bathroom showing him how to shave the hair off of the shaft of his dick. I don't know what type of shit y'all got going on, but that's not what we finna do over here. You feel me? Like, yeah, nah. Give me the thought daughter.
You're not wrong, man. A thought daughter. Look, every girl will have a hoe phase, right? So I guess you're right. I guess the thought daughter will eventually will be a wife after maybe you've introduced her to God or introduced her to whatever. Every girl's a hoe phase. So you might as well.
You didn't tell me what you think though. The Gucci. Remember who's making $100,000 and says, yo, I'm out. Yo, you're making $100,000.
True.
Just having girls.
Hey, I will say this. That is true. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. You're spitting facts. Why would Gucci just quit OnlyFans? Think about it. If he's proven innocent, his name is gonna be the biggest. All the girls are gonna want him. He can make the most money ever. Why the f would he call it quits?
You know what that kind of made me think? That he knew he was.